2. And 1, 2, 3.
Hucky Honolulu, Hucky Honolulu, he's feeling glad. Hucky Honolulu, Hucky Honolulu, he's never sad.
Huh? Did I scare you? Maybe. Maybe not. Probably a little bit, right? Like a small tit. That's a bird. I won't cry because I am in a kitchen. Welcome. Hi. My name is Hucky Honolulu. I think we've met before, and if we haven't, then get the fuck out of the door. Yeah, that was funny. Thank you. Get out of here. Go on. Just kidding. Just kidding. I'm just playing around, you know, Hucky style in the mouse. Look, excuse me, can I say something? Yes. Hello, I'm Hucky Honolulu, and I am looking forward to seeing you suck my toenails. I have a pretty grody toenail. I dropped something on it. It's down there. It's down there. You can't see it. I'm not going to show it to you. Sorry. You know, you're a nice person and I'll show you lots of things, but I'm not going to show you my privates or my toenails because if I did that, you'd be in trouble. Sorry, we talked about this. Hi again, I'm Hucky Honolulu and I am in a kitchen. Look at the kitchen. It's behind me and around me. Well, mostly behind me. And this is actually my friend Jehoshaphat's kitchen. Jehoshaphat is not home right now. He's working. He's a friend of mine. He's a guy. It doesn't matter if he's a guy or a girl, unless you're like very particularly interested in like meeting him, because he is looking for somebody. He's been single for a really long time, and he's a really busy guy. He's always like, you know, traveling around the world and doing really important things. But I feel a little bit like he would like to find some, you know, lady, you know, that maybe they could like have something like long term, you know, maybe like they could have like kids together. If they're into having kids, they don't have to have kids. You know, kids can be so fucking annoying sometimes, but they could also be great. Maybe you know about that. So anyway, this is my friend who's looking for somebody's kitchen. Maybe I can show you a picture of him later, even though, you know, looks are not so important. Not that he's like ugly or anything like that. I don't mean it. So I thought I could show you some of my kitchen techniques. Techniques means that you do stuff in the kitchen that helps you be less technical. Because, you know, who wants to be technical in the kitchen? You just want to make some food, right? Or you want to like play around or be rude or, you know, go see the neighborhood. That didn't work at all. But I like the ones that don't work. They're kind of freeing. Okay, time out. I have to go check on a trout. I'll be right back. I'm back. Hucky Honolulu in the sack of the back of the car, because that's the safest way to travel, especially if you're a dog on the way to the country house, which is a good place to be. Dogs should not be kept cooped up in any kind of small boxy-like place, like an apartment, because then they go fucking mad. That's right, you've got to be careful. That's a lot of people. That happens to people too. If you keep them in a small space and then not let them out for a long time and tell them that they're worthless and make them do labor for you for very low wages, then these people get angrier. You know, it doesn't make much sense if you put people who are already angry and upset and like do bad things in a cage. It's the same, you know, it's with all animals. It doesn't help them. We shouldn't put them in cages. We should put them in like a really nice place that makes them feel better. And then the next time that we're walking on the street and they see us and we see them, guess what? They're probably less likely to put a bullet in our heads. All right, well, I got that out of my system. I'm sorry. You watching out? Hope you're watching out, because someone might be behind you. Nobody's there. It's just like a little freaky thing. Listen, I was really looking forward as like an intro to show you something cool that I've discovered. You ready? This is awesome. I had this sent to me by somebody from the land of Merikas. Merikas is a big place. Merikas, they have lots of different kinds of people, and they like to grow more people, and they do grow them. It's strange there. They have these genetically modified peoples, and they grow them, and they get really big, and they like to like attack other people. It's a little bit like a dangerous place over there in this Merikas. But that's okay, you know, like some people like danger. They like to live in places where they're afraid most of the time, where they feel very insecure, where, you know, they go into the like wrong neighborhood and they might get like shot. Remember we talked about the shooting? So I was showing you this gift that I got from my friend Newbie. You remember? She's from Merikas, the place where they grow people. Yeah, that was actually yesterday because I had to stop because I was interrupted by the police. Yeah, they came here and they knocked on the door and they said to me, they said, hey, you are going to be in trouble if you continue with these activities. And I said to the police, I said, hey, whoa, coppers, I'm just a stopper for the mopper, you know? You can't arrest me now because inside the house there's a blue cow. And the blue cow protects me from all the state atrocity. Ooh, that was a pretty elegante one. So yeah, the coppers were here and they said, motherfucker, what the fuck are you doing? Actually, they didn't say that. That's a bit of a traumatization. They were just like knocked on the door and they're like, hey. And I was like, hey, what's up? And they were like, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, well, look, I don't understand you. When you talk like that, you have to say it clearly. And they said, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, okay, look, I'm sorry, I won't do it again. And I will promise to, you know, do the work I was required to do instead of just like doing nice things. And they said, which means that's a warning to you. So I have to be a little bit careful now about like the coppers and the other authorities because I've heard that if you're really nasty, then they send you to Merikas, yeah, and like that's not the best place to like hang out if you're in trouble because you get like totally like enforced up your booty. Yeah, so I'm like an exile now, but I shouldn't give too many of the secrets away. So erase that from your minds. Yeah, anyway, so my friend who's from this Merikas place, she's really nice. Her name is Newbie. And Newbie is like her code name because she didn't want me to say her real name because she's embarrassed about being associated with me. Yeah, so my friend Newbie, that rhymes with doobie. And I gotta show you this. These are awesome. These are cocktail Franks. You know this guy Franks? I think they misspelled it, but it's like, his name is Franks, and he's got cocktail. So that means like if you were to look at his ass, he would have this big tail that was a cock. You know, it's like strange stuff they do in this Merikas place. I'm serious here. Don't fuck with me. Thank you. Okay. So Frank's cocktail. And these are awesome. Look, can you see them all right? This is tape. I've been doing this design project that if I see something I think is special, I put tape on it so that I remember it. Look, I put it here, and then I put it here. This is like a thing that I'm working on here. This arts project. So, yeah, kitchen. I guess you could call it things I like to do with food. You know, It kind of brightens your average day. Even though average days are cool, but they're average. Hey ba doo ba da ba, hee ba hoo ba ha ba, la boo da doo. Hey there, chikaroonies! I am in the kitchen and we are going to do some experimentes.
One, two,
You ready?
Hucky Honolulu, Hucky Honolulu. See you soon.